Good morning, everybody. I just want to give you a quick real estate update. It's been a really interesting weekend. Wife was out of town and decided that I really didn't want to try and do a lot of real estate with my daughter. We got some soccer games and tournaments. I didn't want to be out and about if there was something to do with her because she is definitely the most important thing to me. So didn't want to be away showing a property in Milpitas when she needs me here local at home. So I kind of took the weekend off. It was good to get a little bit of a break. Got a lot of work done around the house, which needed to get done. Didn't want to do it, but finally got it done. Little stuff like fix the couch. You know your cushions slide and all of the pillowcases are off, and it drove me nuts. So basically, sat in the living room and we have one of those sectional couches. Took it apart, reset all the cushions, vacuumed underneath it, put it together, and I enjoyed it. That was great. So got that done. Wife got back from going to a college reunion with some roommates on Monday. Came in really late. It drove me nuts because the flight was early and then it was late, and it was early and it was late. And by the time all of a sudden I checked it and it said it wasn't coming in, it was coming in like at 10 something, at like 10:05. And I checked it, I was like, oh, it's now coming in at 9:45. And I'm like, okay, we're going to go at 9:45. Oh, no, it's back to 10:05. And then when I checked it again, it's like, oh, she lands in 12 minutes. We got to go. So darted over there. It took a while to get off the plane, but everything was fine. So in real estate, it's the constant. Everybody sees the Mercedes, the Lexus, the really nice cars. Honestly, the cars are leased. Every car's leased. We're all trying to make payments like everybody else. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to give the best service we can to our clients. We've got some agents that will sit there and give away the world. You've got clients that will sit there and say, if you represent the buyer, hey, I want your commission. I'm sorry, what? You should give me 1% of your commission back because I'm the buyer. Well, no, it doesn't work like that. I always like to tell people, so at your job, would you give 6 months of your salary so that your employer could close a great deal? And they always go, well, no, then why should I give you my commission? Agents that are doing that, don't do that. Stop giving away your commission. All you're doing is just degrading our worth, our ability, what it is we provide to our client. Clients, buyers, sellers, when you have a problem, who do you call? You call the agent. Hey, I don't know how to do X. I had a client just call me on Sunday, says, hey, Tim, the electricity is out at my house. I'm like, well, what's going on? Well, the power went out and I've got no power. Can you come and help me? Super nice client, super nice. Sunday, remember my wife was out of town. Told my daughter, say, hey, I've got to go check with the client. Got to see what's going on. Are you okay? Great. My daughter's 13, so she's going to stay home. And headed over there. Found out the power was out. Went to her circuit breaker, reset the circuit breakers, nothing worked. Okay, why is that not working? Went to the main. Remember, there's always two breakers. There's usually a main outside, and if you have a normal circuit breaker, somewhere inside. Through the main, power came on, went back to the circuit breaker. There's some lights that weren't on. Through the breakers again, boom, arc spark came out of the box. Holy cow. One thing I don't mess with electricity. That's the silent killer, I'll tell you that. So I turned around and went back out through the main breaker. Power came on and noticed there was one breaker that wasn't that was tripped. So I said, okay, this one breaker's tripped. I provide all home warranty policies for all of my clients, good for a year. Back in the day, I remember I didn't do that. I didn't provide the home warranty. And I had a client bought this home that he was going to rehab in Mountain View. And he turned around, and I didn't provide it back then. I mean, home warranty, can be a couple $100. And I didn't provide the home warranty then. And he turns around and I'm like, hey, you got to get the home warranty. Please get the home warranty. If something happens, he's like, no, I'm a contractor. I'm good. I can do it. I don't need it. And he didn't get it. And we close, and he had one of those wall furnaces, those, you see them in apartments, but it was actually in this house in Mountain View. And cold winter. This is 10 years ago, I think it is. I don't remember. And furnace went out. He calls me and says, hey, the furnace out's not working. So, I went over to try and take a look. Does he know how to like a pilot? Is the gas off? I don't know. I went and looked at it. And what I found out is I didn't know how to fix it. So I said, hey, you're going to have to call a furnace guy to come out, HVAC guy. And he's got 2 kids and his wife in the house. And he finally calls HVAC, and they're like, we've got to replace the whole furnace. It was like $2,000 or $3,000. He wouldn't do it. Refused to do it. And they're using these space heaters all through the house trying to stay warm because it was cold. I went over like, dude, it's cold in here. Just get this fixed. Just get us fixed. And he didn't. And so now, because of that, you know what? I will just pay for the home warranty. I think it's a great service. It's a great ability to help you if there's something wrong in the home. It is not a insurance policy. It is a warranty. If something breaks in the home, depending on the level of service that you pay for, they'll come out and fix or replace it for a service fee. So we made the call to home warranty. It's a $75 service fee. And they came out and are working on it. It's an electrical issue. Apparently there's something about the dishwasher and the garbage disposal is on the same circuit and it's not working or something. But they're working on it. And she's very appreciative. I was only over there for maybe 20 minutes, head back home, made dinner, went about Sunday, got ready for Monday for school. So just the little things provided. Just want to put a little bit of information out there on home warranties and kind of the benefit of the home warranty. I get questions like, hey, how long is it good for? It's good for a year. And can I renew it? Absolutely, you can renew it. Should I renew it is another question. The answer is yes, you should absolutely renew it. What if I don't use it in a year? Then you don't use it in a year, but what if that moment you need it, you need it? It's like house insurance, car insurance. You're going to want it. I mean, I've had home warranty at my house. They had to repair my stove. They repaired my dryer, my dishwasher. In fact, I have two sinks. You know, you have the two sinks in your house. And I noticed that the sink that didn't have the garbage disposal kept backing up. It was driving me nuts. Now, I'm pretty handy. So I'm like putting Drano down there and I'm putting ice chips thinking there's something that's clogged in hot water and you know, turning on the water, you know, getting the big bucket, you know, the big bucket that you use to fill water in your sink. We use a plastic thing. We've used it since my daughter was a baby. We just use that rather than the sink. And fill the water, dump all the water down, and turn on the garbage disposal, and I know it would come out the other sink. So I put the stopper in the other sink and basically try and tell it, don't come in this sink, just power through, get it through there, right? And it kept doing it over and over and over. I finally had enough. Call home warranty. I have home warranty too. They came out and the guy's like, hey, it's plumbed wrong. Apparently it's black PVC. Now I know you're not supposed to have that, but that's the way I bought the house. That's the way it was. Black PVC that was glued together. It was all sealed. You couldn't take it apart. And he's like, hey, it's plumbed wrong. It goes this way. That's why it's backing up. Had to call and get authorization. And he actually replumbed an entirely under my sink. And I went and bought a new garbage disposal. And said, can you put it in at the same time? You're going to take it out anyways. And he put it in. So I was like stoked. Got a new garbage disposal. Well, I paid for the garbage disposal, but I got everything plumbed under correctly. Works great. So definitely recommend home warranties. They are the way to go. Don't negate it. If your agent does not provide it, get it anyways. It's built into the contract. If you're using the car contract, PRDS, I don't use that. It's more localized. I prefer car. But it says point blank, buyer or seller paying for the home warranty or the client, the buyer, is waiving the home warranty. Don't waive it. Get it. The best expense. You don't know what it's going to be like in that house. Yes, the seller's going to fill all those reports and disclosures, but you're going to get in there and go, hey, you know, this doesn't seem to work. Get home warranty out there to take care of it. All righty? Everybody take care. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up.